What's up? So by the title you can tell I have Xzeus 2, and this is going to be one of two videos going over it. The first one, this one, is going to be just my quick opinion, like a first impressions kind of thing, a few differences between this model and the previous one, well the previous V2, batch 2 of the cast Xzeus, and we'll just go over a few of its features, what it comes with, and stuff like that. So getting into it, its major difference is it's injection molded, opposed to cast or CNC, so that makes it quite a bit cheaper to produce and easy to mass produce, which this one was mass produced. I don't know how big of a batch they did, but it was, you know, a large number. Obvious differences is the handle. It has been changed. I'll step a little bit closer. A nice logo here. It's contoured quite a bit more. It's much more comfortable. It's larger. Nice finger slot there. I actually really enjoy it. Just dry fired my gun, but that's okay. Another thing is the stock has been redesigned. It's quite a bit easier to extend and collapse, although the range of motion is exactly the same as the previous model, which you know, I didn't mind, but some people did not like that, and you know, that's fair. It's everyone's different sizes, right? This one is, according to what I've read, it's 100% guaranteed stock, drop-in stock internals, and I actually can't verify that, but it does take a stock catch, where the Xzeus 1 did not, and I have the stock trigger in there and it's, you know, running fine. The rails are much more consistent than they were before. They are not the thin, fat. If you've seen any other Xzeus 1 videos, they are a consistent size, and we'll do that up close on the table in a second. There's a little bit more detail on the shell. They got rid of the spacers and did a little rib here. Again, I'll show you that up close. Comes with a faux barrel and a nice little muzzle. I think that's mostly just for shipping to places like the States, but it is a nice touch and I do like it. The shotgun grip is nice. They still have aluminum arms, and that's an injection molded piece as well. Mag release just like the other one. Overall, I think it's a nice blaster. I would recommend it for you know, long shot enthusiasts. You know, if you're interested in this kind of thing. It's great for people that, like, let's say you're really into Explorer, or you like Explorer anyways, and you've never been able to afford, you know, one of their custom blasters. You know, now here's your chance. I paid full price for this, but it did go down in price to I think $130, and then it was on sale for $75 on Black Friday, and I think a few days after that. So that it's definitely a good price, even for full price. So I paid $150 for this. I still think that's a decent deal, you know, not a deal, but like, I was willing to pay that. I know a lot of other people aren't, but whatever, I'm into this kind of thing. Definitely a long shot fan and a long shot related fan. This comes with a bolt sled, if you weren't aware. It's an injection molded nylon bolt sled, and it's not just a stock remold, it's actually reinforced a little bit. They changed the design. So I guess we'll load up a mag, and I'll fire a few quick shots. I just have a Artifact Hunter kit in here with a 5 kilogram orange modwork spring. Wow, I couldn't get that out. But anyways, I've just been shooting it inside, so that's why there's just such a light spring. But yeah, we'll load up this, what is it, P-mag, I guess, and we'll fire a few shots down in my basement. Alright, so I just have some standard silicone tip darts. I forgot how many I loaded, but yeah. That's the one thing about the Artifact kit. If you don't drill holes in the pusher in front of the O-ring, it sucks to chamber. So you gotta kind of chamber it slow, which really bothers me. I definitely do need to drill holes in the Artifact pusher. It's absolutely nothing to do with the shell though, so don't blame it on the shell. So yeah, that's it. Firing, pump smooth, mag release is smooth, mag well smooth. It's not super tight, but personally I don't really want it tight. I want it to be able to, you know, throw my mags in and out, and I definitely can. It's really smooth. I definitely enjoy this blaster. And before we go up close, I'll just show you some sights on here. We'll go over a few different kinds of sights and stuff like that. So be right back. Alright, so here's an example of a 2-point Picatinny attachment, and this is a mil-spec sight. It's for a real firearm. I use it on my pellet gun, so yeah, I guess you could fit mil-spec stuff on here. This is the only one that I have, so I don't have other 2-point attachments to try, but this specific one does. It's a CP, and it's really nice. I would never use it on a Nerf gun though, obviously. There's no point at all. So now this is a Magpul Emboss sight. These actually don't fit on, but I don't think it's the blaster's fault. I think it's the sight's fault. I don't think it's the rails, because I'll show you in a second. And then here's an Explorer, what's it called, X sight, and these fit, but they are tight. I have 2 other pairs of X sights, and they don't fit. But again, I'll show you an example of why I think it's not the blaster's fault in a second. Actually, I'll show you right now. So this is a pistol here, and this has a Picatinny Rail on the bottom. It's 20mm, and it definitely is of high quality. I know this is a proper dimensioned Picatinny Rail, and these do not fit on there, and neither do these. So, and this is the Magpul Emboss. So I have a feeling it's, you know, this specific Emboss batch, and maybe this batch as well, or all of them in general. I don't think it's the blaster's fault, because, you know, normal other attachments fit on this Picatinny Rail all the time, and I use lasers on here when I'm playing, and yeah, so I don't think it's the blaster's fault. So yeah, that is that. Now I guess we'll do a little segment up close, and we'll go over a few differences between the original Xzeus. So I'll just go over the table over here, and we will go over that. Okay, so here's the 2 blasters side by side. This is the old one, if you can't tell. I'm trying to get them all in frame, but I can't really. So the difference is really quick. The handle is totally different. It's much more squarish, and they have this little piece here, where that one is very contoured and it does not have the piece next to the trigger. This has that ridge that I was talking about over there, and that stabilizes the stock from wobbling, whereas this one doesn't, and I actually had to put padding inside the stock. And then this has a ridge built right into the shell to use as the pump spacer, whereas this one you have to use traditional spacers, which I think that's kind of better. And then now the rails, so it's, I don't know if you can tell, but they are not the same size. It's thin, fat, fat, thin, fat, fat. Whereas this one, it's all standard size, which is nice. The seam line is a lot better here. It's like a stock Nerf blaster seam line, whereas the seam line here is it doesn't bother me, but it's not so good, and there is some imperfections here. The shell doesn't close all the way, but you know, this is good enough for me. I loved this thing when I got it, and I still do absolutely love it. But I really like this one too, and for the price you really can't go wrong. I'm definitely going to be getting the kit whenever it comes out. I can't wait to buy one of those. I'll probably be buying everything these guys make, to be honest. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with JetX. And I guess I'll open it up really quick and just show you what's going on in there, and then that'll be the end of the video. Alright, so here's the inside of the shell, and you can see my artifact kit there. There is one small modification that you have to do to fit a artifact dart gate. You just have to enlarge this here, and not a big deal. Do it with a Dremel really quick. This is the bolt sled it comes with, and you see it does have some reinforcing there. It's not just a stock styled bolt sled, and this is injection molded nylon, which is fairly strong. I definitely like it. And you see I was using a stock catch, totally stock catch, stock trigger, and then it also comes with a nice mag release, just like the original. Some metal bars there, And the inside of the shell is quite a bit different than the old one, but I'm not going to open up the old one. That'll be for the second video when we can totally geek out if you guys are into that sort of thing. And that's pretty much it, guys. I don't have too much more to say about the blaster. I like it. I'm happy with it. You know, it's not perfect. It's pretty close, though. It's close enough for me. Yeah, I definitely definitely like it. It's definitely a improvement over the original, even though I liked the original. A lot of people didn't, though, and I think the people that were not happy with the original, I think they would be much happier, if not totally happy, with one of these, especially for the price. I know I keep saying that, but you know, $75. I'm pretty sure it was 75 shipped. I'm kind of mad I didn't get it for 75 shipped. I got it for 150. But you know, oh well. No, I'm still happy with it for 150. And if you guys were wondering at all, I did not get paid to do this. I did not get told to do a review, anything like that. I paid full price, and I waited for it just like everyone else, and I pre-ordered. I'm just doing this because this is my hobby. I like long shots and long shot related stuff, and I just thought I'd do a review. I never really do reviews. It's not really my thing, but you know, I did for this. I did for the original Xzeus. So yeah, if you were wondering, this is totally just out of my own will. But yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm pretty sure that's it for now. We'll do the second video if you guys are interested in that kind of thing. Like I said, we will completely geek out. Yeah, like always, guys, take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.